Yeah, I'm going down to the Greyhound bus station. Wait till my baby come on home to me. Yeah, I'm going down to the Greyhound bus station. Wait till my baby come on home to me. Yeah, when that bus rolled in, my baby was not on that bus. Yeah, I'm going down to the Greyhound bus station. Wait till my baby come on home to me. Yeah, I'm going down to the Greyhound bus station. Wait till my baby come on home to me. Yeah, when that bus rolled in, my baby was not on that bus. Yeah, I went back down in Centerville, Texas Bay. Little girl, that's what I was. Yeah, I went back down in Centerville, Texas Bay. Little girl, that's what I was. Yeah, I went on down there. Come on back home where I belong.
train fare to go back to New Orleans. That's because I got to get there. And then I got to thinking what my dad said, we hoboed the train. So the train track was maybe from here like, I would say maybe about half a block, about a block behind our house. So that evening around 3 o'clock or 3:15, the train was coming. And I run out there and I had a little flour sack that I had my pair of pants in, shoes, and a couple of shirts. So the flour sack was my suitcase because I wasn't able to buy a suitcase. So I take and throw it on the side of the railroad track, the west side of the railroad track. So I run on the other side of the railroad track and lay down. And this is my first time around, I had never did that before. So I jumped, lashed onto the boxcar. Oh boy, he was flopping and flipping me, so I didn't weigh over about 90 pounds. It was beating me all up against the car and flopping. It wasn't a kite. So finally got a chance to get inside of the boxcar. And after I got inside the boxcar, they had some freight on there that was in big cardboard boxes. And so they left it lying on the floor. So I said, I know they're going to get me and put me in jail if I stay close around the door, if I don't get something to cover up with, hide from them. So I got underneath that cardboard. And when I got down to Osaka, that was 6 miles south of Macomb, they have a box factory there. And so they stopped there a few minutes. So I was so scared they was going to come back there and pull that that cardboard up and find me and put me in jail. So they didn't. And so after that, then they'd come on down, and they got to La Place, they made one stop. Then after that, they come on into New Orleans, so they got to Booker T. Washington High School, then that's where I had to bail off at. Because if I'd have passed Booker T. Washington High School, then it goes right directly to the train station. Then they definitely would have had me. And so after I got through there and I jumped off, I bailed off like a spinning top. Tore all the bark off my elbows, all my knees torn out and everything like that. And that was really bad. So after I got up from that, come up, pull around out through all of that, then I started walking towards Magnolia Street because my brother-in-law said, once you pass Claiborne, then you go 2 blocks, you'll see Magnolia Street. So I get to Magnolia Street, go up Magnolia Street. So they had the policemen, car 17 during that time in 1957. They was the bad one, bad boy. So they both said, hey boy, where you going? What you doing out here? Walking up and down, looking at them houses like that. Said, you trying to break in those people's house and steal what they got or either rob somebody or something or like that? I said, no. I said, I ain't trying to rob nobody. I'm trying to find where my sister and brother-in-law live there. He said, well, where you from? I said, Macomb, Mississippi. So his helper, the sergeant with him, he said, no, he ain't going to. Those people where he from, Macomb, Mississippi, said they works for what they get. They don't rob nobody and they don't break and burglarize nobody's house. All right, we're going to let you go, boy. So they let me go. So what it was, they didn't tell me the address, and I didn't know where the address was on the house. And what had me really puzzled, all the houses were double-sided. And all of them were painted battleship gray. Every house was battleship gray and double-sided. And so I walked back and forth, so they came down there and they, come on here and get in this car, boy, we're going to put you in jail. So finally, when they told me that, then my sister showed up. She was working at Tulane University. He said, hey, miss, what's your name? She said, Jesse Howard. He said, what I done did? She said, you ain't did nothing. Said, what's your husband's name? She said, Harry Howard. And then when she walked to the car, she happened to see me sitting in the back. She said, oh my God, what is my brother doing? I said, I know he don't do anything to go to jail. What y'all bring him to jail for? I said, well, we ain't gonna bring him since you done showed up. Said, you showed up. Said, it's much better, so we're gonna let him go. And so he said, see up there, boy? Said, look up over the door. You see that numbers up there? 2314 Magnolia Street. I never will forget it now, but I didn't have a number at the first forget it. So I got down here and got the little job, and got to playing around, this place, that place, Rickers, meat market on Claiborne and Washington Avenue. So Mr. Johnson gave me a job at the gas station. So I got to work there, so I started, went to Silver Roebuck and got the acoustic guitar. Started banging on it. That's how I started playing. And I would go out on Bourbon Street, see if I could watch the other musicians out there play, so I could maybe learn how to use some of their cards, to give myself a point to how to play. Then the police come again. Say, hey, boy, what you done out here? You should be at home doing your homework. I said, no, I got a job. He said, well, it's too late for you to be out here. Where your ID at? I said, I don't have it. Where your social security card? I said, I don't have one. I said, I put in for it, but I haven't got it yet. Where you work at? So I showed him my check stuff. I said, all right, but you go home. I said, now, if you out here, you come back around, we're going to put you in jail. So I couldn't learn anything that way. So I come back home, and so I went back to Silver Roebuck and bought me a little 45 record player. Bought me a couple of records and put on there. And then 1971, that was when I cut my first LP. At Ruth's Rock and Roll, Jazz, and Blues record store on Bagley and Forest Street. And then I played after that for all across the lake, Slidell, and the Branch Inn, the Village Inn, the White Kitchen, Sargent Center, and then I used to go across the bayou, what they call Bayou Living, play at the colleges and the schools over on that side. Then I used to play at the old blues box in Baton Rouge. And then I used to go to Vidalia, across the river from Natchez, and used to play all that sometimes. And then I always was out of Jackson and Willow by Irene. I played that for 12 years. And then I went out to Sewsbury. It was on the causeway, and the causeway was something like a strip rack. I used to play at the Young Men's Club, and used to play at the Horseshoe, and used to play at the Club Melody at Big Apple Place on Sewsbury Road. So I did that for years and years. And that's how I become to learn how to play, really play the blues.